Namaste and welcome to your meditation practice. Thank you for taking the time out to join me for the next couple of minutes. And I invite you to find a place to settle where you know you will be undisturbed, where you can sit or lie comfortably, and move into some deep reflection, move into some self-inquiry, and practice your meditation. Remove your glasses if you're wearing any. Perhaps remove your watch, make sure your phone is off. And double check that you will be undisturbed. Finding a comfortable seat, I invite you to take a moment to shift and move until you feel yourself supported. Ideally, you'd like to have a long, straight spine so that you can breathe deeply, breathe smoothly. And begin to just notice and scan through your body right now and see how you are feeling. Notice if there's any areas of tension or tightness. Perhaps you'd like to bring some movement there now. And if not movement, perhaps you'd like to take some awareness there now. Pay attention for a moment and adjust and shift until you can feel more comfortable. If you haven't already done so, allow your eyes to close. And as you close the eyes, notice how your attention turns inwards. And your awareness of your internal landscape becomes a little bit more acute. Become inquisitive and begin to sense into what is available for you here. Notice perhaps your breath, the natural rhythm of your breath. Notice perhaps the sounds outside, the sounds in the room, the sounds closer to you. And see if you can place your awareness on these and use them as an anchor to keep you present here. Let's begin with the sounds that you can hear. Notice everything without judgment, without attachment, without question, just notice each and every sound that you hear. And make space and give each and every sound permission to be there. Accepting it all. Sometimes you might find that you want to latch onto one particular sound. It wants to grab your attention. Perhaps there's a television too loud, or roadworks going on, or alarm, or dog, or some sound that is interrupting, and you label it as an aversion and you wish it wasn't there. Let that go. What if it's allowed to be there? What if it's just another sound? A ticking, a rhythm, a noise. A sound to hold you present in the moment. Now turn your awareness in towards the sound of your own breath. Notice how the breath moves in and out through the body. Can you sense into that movement of the breath? Can you allow the inhale to be gently expansive without force? And then allow your exhale to be soothingly restful and calm. There's an opening, a spaciousness on the inhale. And there's a surrender and a settling in on the exhale. And then can you allow yourself to sit right in this stillness? To sit right in this present moment awareness. I'd like to share with you an excerpt from Broken Open by Elizabeth Lesser. To be human is to be lost in the woods. None of us arrives here with clear directions on how to get from point A to point B without stumbling into the forest of confusion or catastrophe or wrongdoing. Although they are dark and dangerous, it is in the woods that we discover our strengths. We all know people who say their woods was the greatest gift of a lifetime, that until the body or the heart or the bank was broken, they didn't know who they were, what they felt, or what they wanted. Before their descent into the darkness, they took more than they gave, or they were numb, or full of fear, or blame, or self-pity. In their most broken moments, they were brought to their knees. They were humbled, they were opened. And later, as they pulled the pieces back together, they discovered a clearer sense of purpose and a new passion for life. But we also know people who did not turn their misfortune into insight or their grief into joy. Instead, they became more bitter, more reactive, more cynical. They shut down. They went back to sleep. The Persian poet Rumi says, "The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep." People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. I am fascinated by what it takes to stay awake in difficult times. I marvel at what we all do in times of transition, how we resist and how we surrender, how we stay stuck and how we grow. Since my first major broken up experience, my divorce, I have been an observer and a confidant of others as they engage with the forces of their own suffering. I have made note of how fiasco and failure visit each one of us, as if they were written into our job description of being human. I have seen people crumble in times of trouble, lose their spirit, and never fully recover. I have seen others protect themselves fiercely from any kind of change until they are living a half life, safe yet stunted. But I've also seen another way to deal with a fearful change or a painful loss. I call this other way the phoenix process, named for the mythical phoenix bird who remains awake through the fires of change, rises from the ashes of death, and is reborn into his most vibrant and enlightened self. I have tried both ways. I have gone back to sleep in order to resist the forces of change. And I have stayed awake and been broken up. Both ways are difficult, but one way brings with it the gift of a lifetime. If we can stay awake when our lives are changing, secrets will be revealed to us. Secrets about ourselves, about the nature of life, and about the eternal source of happiness and peace that is always available, always renewable, already within us. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. slowly begin now to bring your awareness back into the space, back into your body. And just sit for a moment and allow the revelations that have visited you to just rest in your subconscious. Allow yourself to be awakened and to stay awake. Next time the breeze at dawn awakens you, stay awake. Be inquisitive to find the secrets that life has to tell you. And when you're ready, just gently begin to stir your body, maybe moving a little through your body, perhaps stretching, perhaps yawning, and remembering thank you so much for sharing this short meditation practice with me. And I look forward to sharing with you again. Namaste.